Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is CryptoTakeOver. Bitcoin looking like it wants to maybe consolidate down to the lower 8K areas as of right now. Or could we get back above 9K? We were kind of trending above 9K over the weekend, but it does seem like here on Sunday afternoon that we are kind of wanting to retrace back down a little bit. Maybe that's because the CMEs are about to open. We do have the CMEs that had closed at 88.40, and we are currently trending at about 88.42, 43 right now. So it's actually probably a pretty good sign that once the CMEs open, we'll have a better idea of where Bitcoin might want to go as well. So we're looking at the 15-minute time frame as of right now. You can see that our money flow is kind of in the red as of right now too. Our SR VWAP is still indicating we are underneath it, indicating that the bears are kind of in control as of right now. So yeah, as we dive further on into the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that I make. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and hit this intro button here. And if y'all are brand new to this channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. So be sure to go find him. Y'all can check the links in the description box and see what all other groups I'm a part of. And and you should be able to find CryptoFace's channel underneath there too as well if y'all are interested in maybe purchasing this indicator for yourself. And so without further ado, we're gonna check on into the 30-minute time frame here, see what's going on. You know, it did look like the bears did want to take control of the market this afternoon. So we had our daily candle close. We reached all the way up to about that 8,200 area. Wow. So that's pretty significant. Here in the trading group, we were kind of wanting to stay out of trades this weekend just because we know price volatility can get very hectic as well. I saw a good entry point at about 8,800 or about 8,900 or something. I saw a good entry point there, took profit at about 9,100. I think I missed this 9,200 area to take profit, but still made a decent trade there. So I was pretty happy about that. So shout out to everyone else that joined me in that trade as well. Like I said, I give reviews and I let y'all know what my ins and outs of the market are going to be throughout the time or throughout the day of trading or whatever. I don't trade every single day, obviously, just because you shouldn't try to overtrade yourself either. But I give y'all my ins and outs of the markets, let y'all know when I'm taking profit, what my stop losses are, if I'm laddering orders down or whatever, if it's my swing trade account or if it's my scalp account, I let y'all know about that too as well. So feel free to check out the membership page for CryptoTakeOver. Y'all can join us in there. There's only 2 spots left for the 35% off special, so I highly encourage y'all to join us now before I raise the prices back up on our trading group. Another cool feature in there is that we have a bot that signals us when to go long and when to go short as well. And I'll let y'all know if I'm going to end up taking those trades or not, based on my other technical analysis that I do daily here. And also you enjoy the daily summaries that I give those trading members as well. So very cool. We have a very nice group in there. Everyone's really friendly and supportive of each other as well. And so I highly encourage y'all to even get in there if y'all are newer traders and y'all just want to learn a little bit more too about these markets. And just realize that, traders that have been trading these markets for a few years now and take our advice on some of the things that happen too. So as you can see here on our 30-minute too, we're starting to kind of round off into that reddish money flow. We are putting in a big green dot down here as well, but our money flow is still kind of keeping us suppressed just a tad bit. We did get a death cross here finally. So this is another indication that I did want to kind of point out as we start to move into some of these higher time frames. It does look like these death crosses might be intimate and that we will probably end up seeing some lower numbers too. So even on our 45-minute, our money flow is kind of trickling off just a tad bit. We probably will get the squeeze between our 2 key EMAs here as well. And being that the money flow is also rounding off, we'll probably end up breaking bearish out of this for the most part too. So we were expecting some retracement. We just didn't know when we were going to get it. Back here in our last consolidation phase before our 1200 price movement to the upside, our 1200 point price movement to the upside, we had this consolidation, but we never got any death crosses. We were riding our key EMA here very nicely, and we never really seemed to fall below it too much to indicate that we were going to get a death cross. Now here's a different story. We are seeing a little bit more of a sell-off. We are dripping below this 13 EMA here, and we need to be aware that as we start to consolidate out, we will end up getting a squeeze between these two key EMAs, and more than likely we are going to end up breaking either to the top side or to the upside. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off Cipher SR, and so we can clear up the screen just a tad bit. But the fact that our money flow is kind of rounding off just a tad bit, that could suppress the price just a tad bit, even more. So we need to be really aware of that. We'll have to keep an eye on our 1 hour to see if we are going to end up breaking below our 100 EMA at about 8,700 as of right now, and maybe expect lower 8Ks to be honest. So moving on into our 90-minute time frame, you can also see that our money flow is starting to round off just a tad bit, dripping below our key EMA here also as well. So moving on into the future, we're going to really have to evaluate to see whether or not we can actually push higher or not. We might have a little bit of a sell-off, and then maybe have another rally. So as we start to move into some of these higher time frames, then we can kind of take a look at it and see what might happen too. Also, if y'all don't sign up for the trading group, plan inside of Patreon, then y'all can also subscribe to the YouTube membership page as well. And basically, you can reach out to me and tell me what charts y'all want me to review with Market Cipher, then I can go over them as well. So feel free to check out the membership page on YouTube if y'all are interested in that, and y'all can also get in touch with me and I can provide some services to y'all. But like I said, the 35% off is only available for the rest of the first week of May, so I highly encourage y'all to jump in there with us before I have to raise the prices back up again, and start getting some compound interest on your crypto as well. If y'all do just want to hang out on the sidelines but also want to stay up to date with me, I do have a newsletter that y'all can subscribe to. I send it out periodically, maybe about monthly. It says weekly here, but it's just whenever I get around to it because we end up getting pretty busy over here. But y'all can subscribe to the newsletter. That is free. Second link in the description box. If y'all are interested in that, feel free to sign up for it. We do giveaways and much, much more. We're doing our next giveaway at 5,000 subs, so be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and go ahead and share this video so that way we can bump up the subscriber base and get that algorithm going and get to that 5,000 subs so I can do the next giveaway of some free crypto. Okay, awesome. So yeah, let's look back at the charts real quick. We're gonna look at our 2 hour. So money flow still rounding off on our 90-minute, as y'all can see. 2 hours also giving us that drip below our key EMA here too. Not a very good sign at all, but also indicating that maybe that 9K area has been some heavy resistance for us moving forward from here. So taking that into consideration, our 2 hour money flow is still looking relatively nice and thick and healthy, and also moving to the side just a tad bit. Our VWAP starting to curve up, maybe indicating that we will get a green dot here to have some consolidation here for the near term future. But like I said, that 1 hour, we're probably going to end up getting this squeeze on our 1 hour between our two key EMAs here, and then move forward from there to see what happens. Here on our 4 hour also giving us a nice little trigger wave here on our blue wave, blue Cipher B wave, and then money flow still looking pretty nice and healthy for the most part, but we're going to see if that can keep us afloat. We are getting our first sign of our red Heikin-Ashi candle moving forward here on our 4 hour, indicating that drip below our key EMA that we never got back on our last consolidation phase to the upside before our 1,200 point price move to the upside too. So the fact that we are dripping below this key EMA here, I would probably expect a little bit of a sell-off, and price targets are yet to be determined. Our 100 EMA on our 4 hours sitting about 7,900. Like I've stated on previous videos, I said about 8,500 would be a very major support, and if we break below that 8,500, then maybe that 7,900 area could be our next key support level too as well, and that's just based on some of the higher time frame EMAs that I have found here as well. Moving on into our 6 hour, you can also see our first sign of our Heikin-Ashi red candle here as well. I do want to turn on our whales buy sell signals, see what these might be telling us here. Moving on into our 1 hour, 2 hour, 90-minute, and then 4 hour, we are starting to see some sign of some sell signals here, just a tad bit. So keeping a key awareness of what is happening in the markets right now, moving forward from here on out. That was our 3-hour time frame. I don't really review that on the channel, but I just keep it as reference just in case I want to get extra confirmation on some of these buy and sell signals and see where maybe our Cipher B might be telling us we're headed to. And then, okay, so we're looking at our 6-hour here. We're getting a nice little trigger wave also down to the bottom side as well. First sign of the Heikenashis are showing up here as well, our red Heikenashis. Moving on into our 8-hour, we do have that sell signal that has pivoted for us, indicating that, hey, we need to be aware of what might be happening here going forward into the near-term future. No sign of a green dot here on our Cipher B just yet. Money flow still looking very healthy though, as well. So like I said, if we do see a sell-off, it might not be substantial to where we're going back down to 5K like everyone's saying, or we're going back down to 6K. I still think that we are relatively bullish as of right now. What's going to be really telling is that if we start to break below this key EMA here, even on our 6-hour or our higher time frames, then we need to be ready for that lower, maybe that high 7K area, that 7,900 area, if anything. Our 100 EMA on our 8-hour sitting at about 7,800 or 7,600 in that area. So definitely looking for maybe that 7K range area if we do start to see some major sell-off here. Even on our 12-hour money flow still looking really nice and healthy, but no sign of red dot or no sign of a green dot just yet. We are getting in that red dot as of right now. So moving forward from here, we could see, a substantial consolidation phase that happens here with a little bit of retracement going on too. Guys, if y'all do want to join the Discord server, the Discord server is free to join. You just need to make sure that you abide by the rules and guidelines. If y'all don't abide by the rules and guidelines, then I'll have to boot you from the server. And then that's just, it is what it is. I want to have a good community on there, a friendly community, make sure that everyone's getting along. And yeah, so when you join the Discord server and you click that link in the description box to join the Discord server, it's going to bring you to a welcome page to make sure that you read through the community rules and guidelines. Then once you have read through those rules and guidelines, then you can click the green checkbox down in the description, or down in the underneath that section, and then it'll give you full access to the server. But if you're not a Patreon member or you're part of the trading group, then you will not have access to the private channels on the left-hand side of the screen. So that's why you need to get signed up for it with us today. Make sure that you are part of our group and make sure that you are trading with us to compound your interest on this crypto, because the market can go up, it can go down, and if it's going down, we're not losing money, we're shorting that thing and we're still getting our gains done. All right, so feel free to check us out in Discord. Come in there, ask a bunch of questions if y'all are brand new to trading as well. Like I said, we have a great community in there. Everyone's really nice and friendly and willing to answer questions. If I can't get around to it, I think someone else can. So highly encourage y'all to check that out too. If y'all just want to stay up to date with some of the announcements that I have going on, I like to share videos, links, news articles through CryptoTakeOver announcements page on Telegram. So the Telegram channel is free to join as well if y'all are interested in there. Sometimes I like to be a little funny, throw some memes in there too as well. So feel free to check that out. Let me click my little Brave browser ad down in the bottom right hand corner, create that passive income and get that BAT token later on in the future. So we're going to move on into these time frames, these higher time frames here, see where we might get some key support levels. Moving on forward into our 12-hour time frame, we can see that our 13 EMA is sitting at about 8,500 right now. So we definitely want to hold support, like I said, at about that 8,500 level. If we break through that 8,500 level, then we could see some a little bit more of a sell-off, indicating that the bears are maybe not going to let this ride out any higher for us as well. 21-hour sell is also signaling for us as of right now. No sign of a green dot down here on Cipher B either. Moving on into our 1 day, let's see what our 1 day is giving us. Our 1 day, we still have these nice bullish crosses that are happening down here with our key EMAs as well, and I believe that is all the way up until our 2-day time frame too. So we could see some nice support there if we do decide to sell off just a little bit more or see some consolidation out to the side. Our money flow is still looking really nice on some of these higher time frames too as well. So I wouldn't be too much of a bear as of right now moving forward, but definitely we can anticipate something that could take place in the near term future to have a little bit of sell off going on, maybe on into the halving. maybe right before the halving, just a little bit of consolidation phase before the halving itself. And then once the halving takes place, then, you know, who knows, who knows where we could go. I do know that probably it's, 10K is going to be major resistance for us if we get up that far. But I'm not sure why I had this trend line so far drawn out either. It shouldn't. Oh, I don't think I cut off any of the wicks there. So, but yeah, y'all. So here on our 2-day, let's go into our 2-day time frame. 2-day time frame indicating that this bullish cross will be intimate, and that will give us actually really nice support at that 7,800, 7,900 area, where I find to be very major support if we do break below that 8,500. So moving on into this week, we do know that our CMEs will be opening up, but also we can indicate that if the CMEs open up and it will give us an opportunity to maybe not have to focus on a gap fill, if anything. And then as we start to move in some of these higher time frames here on our 4-day and maybe even our 5-day, we can see that our Cipher B is still telling us that, hey, we still got some room to the upside, y'all. Don't give up on us yet. Don't give up on Bitcoin yet, because it's still making some moves here. And the S&P 500, the stock market, is tanking. So it's time for the decoupling action to actually happen. So here on our 4-day, also indicating, hey, Bitcoin still could be moving up to the top here. On into these higher time frames into May. No Mayday for for Bitcoin, but for the stock market, maybe so. Who knows where the corona could take us? And I'm not supposed to say that word on YouTube. So guys, I just want to get out some quick videos for y'all. Sorry for all the hype and everything too, but we're doing really good in the trading group right now. Everything's going pretty smooth in there for us as well. We are in positions right now. We actually had a long position open all the way from 7,800 down to or all the way up to that 9K area. I think we even got in at about 7,600 maybe, if anything. So back here when we had our buy signal, yeah, probably about that 7,500 area is where most of us got in there. Once we had that daily confirmation confirm that buy signal was intimate. Down here on our hash ribbons indicator, we went ahead and we have 2 different accounts. So I tell everyone to set up at least 2 different accounts that are in my trading group, and one for a long-term swing trade, and then the other one for scalping. So so you're losing a lot if you're not in, if you don't have 2 accounts as well, just so that way you can position yourself for to stay in the market, or if you actually miss a scalp trade, then you already have another account open as well too. So we're definitely playing it pretty nice here and doing a great job in there. And I want to thank everyone that's also been helping us out in there. I like to use the 3 commas bot to get my entries in and out pretty quick in the market too as well. Sometimes these exchanges can lag a little bit, especially if you are using a VPN and whatnot. So but then also it's a good way to dollar cost average and just kind of let you make passive income on the side and do all the trading for you. So if y'all want to check out 3 commas, y'all can check out the links in the description box as well. I think right now Ledger is doing a family pack giveaway, so feel free to check out those links as well. If you don't have a cold storage device, make sure that you have a cold storage device. Remember, not your keys, not your coins. BYOB, be your own bank, right? We all know the saying. So but if you are new to crypto, then I want to thank y'all for coming around. Thank y'all for finding this video, and don't forget to smash those like buttons. Comment down below. Let me know if you're trading right now. Let me know if you're actually just hodling. If you are trading, we use Bybit on my trading group for the most part. I know some other people use Kraken, and some other Fimex is another platform that I kind of want to check out later on in the future. But right now I'm pretty comfortable with Bybit, so I'm just going to continue to use them. Their chat support is great. Once you get signed up with the links in the description box, make sure that you come to chat and ask them how to access the testnet. Once you access the testnet, you can paper trade BTC, and that's just allowing you to trade fake BTC. Make sure that you're a profitable trader. Make sure that your algorithm is working. And then also to make sure that you understand the platform itself, the market orders, the limit orders, laddering orders, adjusting your leverage in the trade, all that jazz. So you want to make sure that you have all that down beforehand. And that's why I say, you know, if y'all have any questions, feel free to message me, join us in the Discord group, ask your questions so that way they can get answered. And that way you're not left cold turkey and guessing. And especially if you decide to join the Patreon page too as well in our trading group. I can't really dedicate enough time to teach y'all everything either. So I highly encourage y'all to get familiar with those platforms if y'all do want to trade a little bit or whatever before y'all join the trading group itself. And then Prime XBT is another leverage exchange that allows you to trade Bitcoin, S&P 500, gold and silver, a bunch of different commodities, fiat currencies, all using Bitcoin. So feel free to check that out. Link in the description box if y'all are interested. And then also Brave browser. I just clicked the ad in the bottom right hand corner that actually allows me to make passive income using the Brave browser. So what happens is when I click that ad down there, it gives me a percentage and it pays me out in BAT tokens. So as y'all can see up here, I've been accumulating BAT token by using this browser, clicking those ads in the bottom right hand corner. If you want to opt out of those ads, you can, and then you can have a totally free ad browsing experience away from all those Google ads and everything else. You can even add your own Google Chrome extensions back on here too. As you can see, I have Grammarly up here and a few others as well. But I highly encourage y'all to check out the Brave browser. It is the browser of the future, moving on into this cryptocurrency era. And then also CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin, creating some passive income for yourself by mining Bitcoin in the background of your computer. You just download the browser extension. You download this browser you download the CryptoTab browser, link in the description box, and then once you get it set up, you just log in with your Google email account, and then you can have it running on old computers, your old tablet, your old phone. There's apps in the Apple Store. There's apps in the Google Play Store as well. And right now, the way I'm running it is I have it set up on 2 different laptops that I don't really use anymore. And I just have it running in the background as a process, and it's mining Bitcoin for me. So pretty neat, pretty nifty. If y'all want to earn passive income, feel free to check that out as well. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm pretty active on there. If y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on those platforms if y'all want. And then, yeah, don't forget to join us in the trading group. 2 more spots left for the 35% off special. If y'all are interested in joining, feel free to get in there now before the week is up. I will be raising the prices up, or if the spots fill up, then the spots fill up, and it is what it is. And then the prices will be raised back up. So stick around. I want to thank y'all for coming back to the channel. Thank y'all for being here. You can tell that Bitcoin is looking relatively good right now with a little bit of indication of a sell-off. So we'll have to see how much of a sell-off we actually get here, and then maybe anticipate some more upside movement going forward from there on out. So thanks for coming back to the channel, y'all. I want to give a shout out to all my Patreon members in my trading group right now that have been super helpful with helping everyone out and just doing a great job of staying calm, relaxed during these times of uncertainty. But we are compounding our interest pretty much 3 to 4 times a week, making really good trades here too as well. So as Mithril, Ben, CNC, Eric, Greg, Hanus, Haru, Yor, Hugo, Mike, Nick, P. Wright, Paul A. Keller, Pedro, Peter, Pike 379, Prestige 39, Ronan, Samuel, Shane, Subu, Tall Troy, Tim Luna, Van Life, XDSUZ. Thanks, y'all. I really appreciate y'all being in our trading group with us. These are all the people that make this community possible and make everything a well-fitted environment for anyone that wants to join in the future. So when you do join, make sure that you send me your Discord name, and then make sure that you introduce yourself to the group, so that way we can get to know you, and you can ask us questions, and we'll be there to answer it for y'all too. So thanks for tuning in, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that way y'all can be updated every single Bitcoin video that I make every single day on the Crypto Takeover channel. And I'll see y'all next time. CTO signing out.